October 20th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh, snap, it's already, day 3, here we go. Alright, all rise, court is now in session. Your boy is ready. All ready. This is the final day of the trial. I hope both prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Alright, Edgeworth, opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in that Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Alright. Sure seems a bit on edge today. Oh, Stab, you sound on edge. Call your first witness, Edgeworth. The prosecution called Miss V. Vasquez to the stand. V. Vasquez is the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Can you smoke in court? Anyway, will the witness state her name and occupation? V. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer for Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? Huh? I just like you to banter. If you must what does that say? Oh, pontificate? Do it when I'm not here. Damn, she cold. Give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. Literally. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4 o'clock. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, but we all went to Studio 1. That's all. That's bullcrap, you couldn't have left. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. Huh? There's a van at Studio 2. I am taking me in that. Thought it might be risky to walk. Oh, that monkey's head toppling over. Oh, wait. Interesting. I see. So that's how she... Round 1. Let's go. Okay. This is come between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. No one will join meeting. Nope. Come on, let's talk a bit more. What are you objecting? The witness did not come to engage in our conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same can be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oof! Please stop. Stop banging on the little desk. It hurts my ears. Oof! Dude, got him! Okay. What are you doing during your time? You're at your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oof! It's a 15-minute break. Trailer. Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person's enough. That's true. She committed murder in that break. She could have an accomplice, though. I have some evidence to prove she didn't eat the steak. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, which I don't understand how that contradicts anything. Because the steak was found in the employee area, not Studio 2. But let's see. Look at this. It's a plate. The plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, you try to remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yeah. Yet there were no bones left on the plates! The plates were bare! Oh! Miss Vasquez? You just played yourself. How could a person eat a table steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You didn't eat steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like, I don't know, the incinerator. I see. What was Miss Vasquez doing during a break? I don't know, murdering someone? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Oh snap, oh god, you guys exposing her. Alright, everyone calm down. Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran to the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Oh god, you're exposing him. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Hold it. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yep. Fascinating. The heroes worrying that they would be as boring as all the rest. Alright. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Alright. Any day, ho! But I'm not smart though, so... Oh, is that... What was that? Oh yeah, the samurai spear. Yeah. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon? I don't know. I don't know. Oh! She couldn't! Someone else could! Wait, no, I shouldn't have done that. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Shut up. I'm speaking. Oof! The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes. I believe this can indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Though the Steel Samurai costume was quite light and mobile. Or mobile, I guess. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and Are you really? I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there's proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did, this shows proof. Nick? Look at the date we have on that Steel Samurai spear in court record. Is there something against it? We have a date? I think Samurai spear. Wait! Something matter, right? Sorry, Your Honor. I had to take back my previous statement. Alright, I won't hold it to your claim. I'm afraid I will penalize you because you're kinda slacking. You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used a samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Oh, Snabby, wait, what is he onto? What the hell are you talking about? The spear was found lying next to the victim. That doesn't mean that it killed him. I have proof. I can prove the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. He could have been shot. I guess I used a spear. I don't know. Can I present my proof? The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon! Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a nigga wearing a thick costume with this? Through the chest! Oh god, he's got a point, he's got a point. Alright, everyone calm down, Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Shut up! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, what weapon you killed with a hammer? I can tell you he was shot with something. Maybe he was shot with a bow and arrow. Afraid your confidence could sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Yeah, that's true. Let's see the murder weapon then. What? The spam race? What? What could possibly else? No! It can't be! It can't be! No! It was this. It has to be. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Oh snap, what the heck is going on? It's crazy. Alright, everyone calm down, everyone calm down. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is all this about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very incident. Not a word is leaked outside. It was a close kept secret at the studios. What does it have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? Did the fallen man in this photo see how the fence post pierced to the... Sorry, I can't read the text. What? Are you saying? Yup. What happened 5 years ago? Ah, has happened again. History repeats itself, boy. Mr. Wright, keep going. I like it. I like it. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez used Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Damn right. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you. I need a man like you. Get you a man like Phoenix. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of the argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside the costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. Probably. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Yeah. Interesting. Let's hear. I honestly have no idea. Please show us how oh god. I guess the van? She could have drove it. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. God! Oh snap, he's on it today! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold it. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Sure. Or he could have been black mode or something, but it had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. Though made with Vasquez could have done it alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to do, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in a small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? Yay! So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Oh god. Alright, everyone calm down. Mr. Edwards, your thoughts? Of course, it does what it says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but even he agrees. Even Edward isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'm out to speed. What do we do now? I can you did it. It was you. Miss Vasquez, it was you. That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright, what's up? I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict. Alright, testify again. You will testify again, ho. No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. But I've contradicted you like 3 times already. You will be thrown out by now. You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers, and get contradicted again. Damn. Damn it! I've come so far only to fail. No, this happened. Could this be the end? As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of this witness. Hold it. What? Edgeworth? Let's hope me come up with this question while I was objecting, Your Honor. Alright, well. Wait, what? Okay, Your Honor, I got it now. The witness testify again. You are the prosecutor! Nigga, what? Why are you battering me? I'm your witness! I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yeah, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick! Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? That's crazy. He probably right she did too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? For all that. Edgeworth. This kid. I love Edgeworth so much. He's like, I like him more than Phoenix, honestly. Alright. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to my script and directing notes. Then I went home. Alright. I'm getting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Alright. Round 3, or 4 or whatever. Let's go. Hold it right there. What time was it? We meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. What day was then? When exactly did you and Mr. Minota arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. Wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say it wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people say. Boy. Boy! Alright. The power was absent. Oh, because he was sleeping. So he says. No one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm? You're always calm! So he's calling off like you murder. I guess that's harder. Why wouldn't I? Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? Have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Vasquez? Huh. Logically speaking, I guess. But no one there was thinking very logically, I guess. Also, without Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often let him on the bus when shooting a location. No one knows he was missing. Ah, poor Powers. Alright, I guess. Scripting your direction notes. Yeah, they're quite valuable. What dude have them stolen? I guess not. Wait a minute. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why don't you bring our script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why not? Well, there's a murder. Wait a minute, what? Wait. I guess... Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. How did she know there was a murder? Cause when she went to the studio, that's when she found out, right? Think! Miss Vasa, she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1! God! Oh snap, Edwards came through! Is he really the prosecution? Alright, everyone calm out, everyone calm down. Edgeworth! What have you just said? It's a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution makes such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change in defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Vasquez, do you have an explanation? Can't believe this! He's helping me! So the prosecution's in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I have perfectly good reason to believe there will be no rehearsal. Alright, witness will change testimony. What? Change it? I knew the hand was injured and couldn't do any action, it seems. So I left it behind. How do you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. He wasn't there though. He wouldn't know. I have to find something to peg the solder there. That's bullcrap. You knew the hammer was injured? Do you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was a Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Oh, Savage, exposing this over. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Got you. Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. No, I think not. Mr. Manel was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. No, he was there, I guess. Why would you tell you the wrong person? It's Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manel. You saw with him whip. You saw him whipping with your own eyes. Yeah, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yeah, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put the Steel Samurai costume on, and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who'd been injured that morning. No, snap, he's got him. It's all over. He's exploding. Alright, everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, ho. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yeah, he'd fallen hard on times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yeah, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason. It's unclear to the court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? Anyways, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you right now. I presented to court evidence of, the photo, right? Take this. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in the murder. I'm right, aren't I? Vasquez. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, the accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you, for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was constant source of I don't know what I was doing there. It was constant source of shame to the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. You're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. No, I was kidding. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yeah, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive. She obviously had no motive. I want to reveal evidence, but she doesn't have any evidence. No, there was no motive. No. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's this now? Mr. Hammer, who was out for a bull. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs. In self-defense. What? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Oh god, what's going on? Oh my god. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Power with sleeping pills. Oh, he was gonna frame him! Oh! Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume for security thinking it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him of all those years. Oh snap, she broke the blunt. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez, what happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and then... No. Manuel! Manuel! Dun 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 dun. And that was the end. Congratulations, Sir Wright. I lose, and now I've fallen into deep depression. And that's the end. Where's the hoe? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm as collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright, what's up? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. You know, I've been putting this work on the grind. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found. What? That he should be found so is only natural. Okay, not a miracle. Yeah, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Dun dun da da. Dun dun da da. Dun dun da da. That's all. This case is over. Case closed. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. I don't know what to say, bro. Whew. I'm just glad you're alright, bro. Yeah, but it's kind of sad. Now I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. Bad enough that he wanted to kill the hoe. It seems that he tried to frame me for it. It makes me sad and angry. Why? Huh? Tell me, why do you want to blame me? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Sorry, what does it mean? What does that mean? You know the problem you present evidence that makes no freaking sense. You're doing it again. Sorry. I'm trying to stop. Congratulations, WP. Oh, I got it wrong. Thanks to you, I'll be able to down steal and my effort once more. I can't wait to get back in that sweaty costume, said. Huh? Something wrong? No, of course. Oh, the series is ending. Edgeworth. It's your boy. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time goading, do you? No, I really want to thank you. That's it, Luke gone away, fan stepped in. Please meet you, I'm Will Powers. Edgeworth. Big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. You're a liar! Right. I must say, I had expected to meet again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I am now saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? I told you. I'm straight now. Unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? It only served to get in my way. You listen to me, boy. Don't ever show your face in front of me again, or I'll give you the hands. What was that about? Is dude your friend? What? Friends? Yeah, right. They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick? And now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Why, Nick? Tell me. What's the deal with you two? And so the curtain closes on another trial. I caused quite a stir by reviewing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. What in the world? This is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me. Yeah, I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy fan cards too, alright? You gotta trade with Cody and the assistant. Sure, you will? Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I thought I said dead. What if the show is real face this time? I don't know. Wait, he's starring as a girl? What? I don't think the world is ready for the real powers. The end. Geez, that was an interesting chapter. A new episode's been added.